Will you get the other two the panels either side riveted on?
We'll probably get that one on today. That one, so I'm still in the process of, I'm going to re-roll that one.
Yeah.
Because I got a little bit of damage on it, I'll show you. I've got it over there by the wheel. Yeah, this one.
It's got a bit of shape to it, has it?
Yeah, so that one was rolled on the wheel. We rolled it and it was all okay, but then, as you can see, where that last spar is, it just caught hold of it there and creased it.
Oh yeah, it has, hasn't it?
It caused a crease, and it was one that you couldn't tap out, so you have to redo it. So you've
got to make another piece, have you?
Yeah, got the holes back in it again.
Yeah.
Just some holes so we can pin it on and just get the reshape it. So I'm just going to re-wheel it.
Yeah.
So we'll have that back on have that re-wheeled today.
Yeah.
If we get it drilled off, give it to Bob to paint, and that's the last one that we need painting.
Yeah.
Yeah. The electricians in to do their to tell us where they want their conduit running, you know, from the because you've got your formation light at the back, haven't you? And your
and your navigation light.
The like landing light, navigation light. Sorry.
The formation light, navigation.
That's the
light.
formation one with the three.
Yeah.
The red, blue, and green.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just need to know where we're running the conduit down, you know.
Yeah.
We have got a hole for the power pack at the bottom. Yeah, we've got the hole in there for the power pack goes there.
Yeah.
That junction box goes on there, and the wire's going to run up there, and then we need to know where we're running it to. It'll be probably through here, right up to there. But I'll probably have to split off somewhere, you know, to go to the other one.
Yeah. And is this the wingtip?
Yeah.
And that's where that part will have a wooden.
Yeah, the sweep I think they call it. That's what.
The sweep.
Yeah, I think that's called the sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's there. We've got a piece of wood that goes in there. What we need shaping. Yeah. Basically across there.
It'll be the same wood as on the fins with it, ash, hardwood, laminated.
I don't know what I say we haven't really been told what they're making.
No.
The end sweep. Wood.
The end sweep, wood.
Yeah.
I
knew there was a word for it, but I couldn't remember what it was.
Yeah. Oh.
Everything's done entirely on this one. All the cleats are in, right up to the top. There's just a couple up there.
Yeah.
Take the pegs out, put the rivets in, and then put the lid on. Once the lid, put it back on again. Every now and again, there's one like that one. That's a panting angle. You know, to stop it.
Yeah.
Like there's that one there.
Have you had any trouble with panting at all on it?
Not too bad at the moment, touch wood. They were panting angles. Them two and them two. Yeah, okay. One at the top there.
Yeah.
You can sort of see the ones that don't carry on up, you know, they're the panting angles. Okay. Okay. Touch. Okay. Push me out then. You want that then? The lights are as well. Crash the light.
July the 7th, 2020. The last time I was here was 16 weeks ago, and this is what it looked like then, with Jack and John just starting to reassemble the rear turret support area.
Neighbours, and nobody knew who the car was. Right? Yeah. And I was going to put my caravan in and knock it.
Here is the rivets where the hoop is. It goes all the way back there. And I believe this pan here is what Simone was doing and wheeling from a flat piece of aluminium.
Again, this was produced by Simone Cunningham down in Bournemouth, and all this skin is wheeled. So it starts off with a flat piece, and they stretch and contract, if you like, reduce the amount of material in different areas of the skin to form this shape. It took her 5 hours to wheel that section, with it being extremely thick material as well. Her hands were red raw after putting it through the English wheel. So the way that's
got that shape. I don't know whether she did both sides or just the one side. It's quite a work of art. We'll have a look at the rivets underneath. In here you can just see the steel ring which they had to have made, and inside there the riveting for the bulkhead.
The fire detection switches. So what these are, you've got a heat sensor. They're very basic. So in here you've got a heat sensor, you've got a some kind of thermal sensitive plug in there. Let me just take this one to bits. This one's US. You've got the thermal sensitive plug in there. That's something to point with in there. And as that heats up, this softens, because what that does when it's hard, it actually impinges on this switch here. Let me just push it in. It does push in and out.
Yeah. So that expands or contracts?
This contracts.
Contracts.
And then this slug comes up, makes the switch, and that energises the fire circuits, which gives them the fire warning in the contact in the cockpit. Like I said, there's two different types we've got. There's that sort, and there's that sort with the fins on. I think these are the ones that were fitted, or this type was fitted to the Lancaster.
Yeah. How many of those would a Lancaster have then?
I've got no idea, to be quite honest. I really don't know, because it's
not
non-fitted.
Where would they normally put them then?
They'd be in the engine nacelles.
Yeah.
Somewhere, maybe on the rear bulkhead, because I would imagine the fire would blow back, and the flames would blow back to the bulkhead. So I mean, it could be that they're positioned on the engine mounted frame. I don't know. Yeah. I'd have to look in the book for that.
So they're only virtually on the engines. They're not near the fuel tanks or anything like that.
No. These are purely to detect an engine fire. Like I say, these purely detect heat, nothing high tech like you would have nowadays with smoke detection and flame detection.
Yeah.
They're nothing like, because some of your viewers might say, well, it's like Firewire. No, it's not. It's nothing like Firewire at all. Firewire is a more modern system.
Firewire, I've never heard of that.
It's you've got a fine metal, I suppose, a fine metal wire, thinner than this.
Yeah.
Really thin stuff.
Yeah.
And you've got a centre conductor going down it, and then you've got a form of mineral insulation between the two. And that mineral insulation is heat sensitive,
Yeah.
So instead of having,
what happens when it feels heat? Then does it expand or does it pass a current or what?
I'm not quite sure, because that's sort of not my trade, as it
No,
were. That's aircraft leckies, but yeah, this is, so instead of having 3 or 4 of these in an engine bay, you'd run this firewire throughout the engine bay over critical components, so it wouldn't just check, if you like, for localized heat.
No.
Or it wouldn't just check for overall heat. You could pick up localized hotspots.
Yeah.
Say if you've got a small fire on top of maybe a pump or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, if your alternator decides to catch fire, this might not detect it early enough, but firewire would.
Yeah.
It's a lot more sensitive system.
Shut it down and whatever.
And also the firewire systems are interlocked or interconnected with the fire extinguishant.
Yeah.
Whereas these aren't.
No. So it brings the fire extinguisher into play as soon as it detected some abnormal heat.
That's it. Yeah.
Good. Thanks, Ben.
No problemo.
On the way home from the Lincolnshire Aviation Heritage Centre at East Kirkby, 10 minutes down the road, I called in at RAF Coningsby, the home of the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. When we got there, the Lancaster and a Spitfire was outside, and in the background you can see a squadron of Typhoon fighters